We're going to see some mutes going down. There's our got it message. So there's all our friends on YouTube. And again, all of our friends all over the place, but a lot of our friends here in San Diego. It's a rainy day still. We're still having the rain. Remember, on Monday, we had a lot of rain, and I actually had that boat emergency. Remember the boat emergency on Monday? I had to get all the way down to San Diego and get everything fixed up. I actually had to go back on Tuesday morning because if you know about the ocean, who knows about the tides in the ocean? You know, you have a high tide and then you have a low tide, and they kind of depend on the moon, but we had a low tide. So when I went to go try to rescue the boat, it was on the beach and the tide was so low I couldn't get to it. I could get to the boat, but I couldn't get it back in the water. So then I had to get all the anchors. I put all the anchors. It was moving ropes. I was pulling on things, using all of our fitness skills. Got the boat so that it wouldn't float away overnight. And then I had to come home. And then yesterday, Tuesday morning, I had to go back at 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to go down there. And when I got down there, I was pretty happy because the boat was back in the water. The tide had come back up and it had the boat. And can you believe it? I had a friend help me too. And we got there. And can you believe that if we had been just 10 minutes late, 10 minutes late from when we showed up, the boat would have been back on the land and we would have missed our window of opportunity with the tide. So, you know, sometimes it shows you that there are certain reasons sometimes to want to be in a hurry and to want to do things. You still got to do them well. And again, that's what all our training is about. That's what our training, our preparation, all the things that we do to make ourselves strong, both mentally and physically. Sometimes that all comes together. And that happened on Tuesday morning with me and my buddy Evan. And we had to rescue the boat and we almost didn't make it. We almost, if we would have, you know, maybe slept in a little bit, it wouldn't have happened. But let's go ahead and get this workout going. We got our water. I got my green cup today. We got Catherine in the house. We got a lot of friends going. So let's have a sip of water. Look at this. I like this. I love the green cup. All right. I can hear myself on the baby monitor in the other room. That's how, wow, that's a very sensitive baby monitor. Let's go ahead and let's do our breathing motto. And Ben, Carrie, did you have anybody in mind?
No, I
How
didn't.
about Sandy? Would you want to do the breathing motto? Yeah, we got a thumbs up from Sandy, everybody. So let's do it. Sandy does a great job with this breathing motto. And again, Sandy, welcome you. We're thinking about you and your family in our prayers and thoughts. And let's do a real good breathing motto and think about our families when we're doing it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out your worst. Breathe in your power so you could reach your goals every day first.
Yes. Nice job, Sandy. Excellent job with the breathing motto, getting us kicked off. Remember, when we do our workout, we're not just working out our muscles, we're working out our mind, we're working out our lungs, we're working out our heart, and we're working out our muscles. And remember, everybody, you never know when you're going to need your fitness. So it's a good thing that you're here today on this Wednesday workout. This is for us the middle of the week, which means you might have worked out with us on Monday and now today. And then on Friday, we have another. That gives us 3 hours of exercise every week. So again, great job. Let's go ahead and get started with our head and neck moving around. And we're going to start with our classic moves, the classic 5 moves. So we'll go side to side. We'll go up and down. We'll do the rainbows. Has anybody seen any rainbows the last few days? I have. I've seen, I think, three rainbows. One of them, I wanted to go look for the pot of gold, but guess what? The rainbow was out in the middle of the ocean, and that must mean the pot of gold's all the way down. Karen saw some rainbows. if you've seen some rainbows, remember you can go out there and you can use your head, be looking around at the rainbows, just like we do in our workout. We'll have the giraffe head turtleneck and the ear lift too. So let's get our 5 neck exercises in. Let's do 10 times, going side to side, and maybe do breathing as well. So maybe breathe in when you're on one side, and then when you go to the other side, breathe out. And then we breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Nice. I like doing it when we get a breath going. Let's go ahead and go up and down. So on this one, we'll breathe in. And I'm looking down, and then we're going to breathe out and look up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. All right. Let's go to those rainbows now. So let's do 5 rainbows up in the air, and then we'll do 5 rainbows down on the ground. So let's start with our in the air rainbows. Take our head, bring it over to one side. I'm going to start on my right side, and I'm going to breathe in while I'm making the rainbow this way, and I'm going to breathe out while I'm going back this way. So here we go. Breathing in and breathing out. This is a longer breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Looking at those rainbows. Breathing in. Let's go one more each way. And breathing out. All right, now let's do the downward rainbow. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and out. Breathing in and out. Nice job. So we went side to side, we went up and down, and we've done some rainbow shapes. So now let's go ahead and do the ear lift. And with the ear lift, let's breathe in when we're in the home position. And then we'll breathe out and lift our ear. And then breathe in. And then breathe out and lift the other ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're going to get that stretch right here in your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice job. I can already start to feel a difference in my neck now, and you might be too. Let's go ahead and do our last for the neck, and that's giraffe neck, turtleneck. And so with this one, we'll breathe in the turtleneck position, and then we'll breathe out like a giraffe neck. Imagine a giraffe trying to blow out some birthday candles. That's what we're going to think about. So let's go ahead and go turtleneck and breathe in. Giraffe neck, breathe out. Turtleneck, breathe in. Giraffe neck, breathing out. Turtleneck, breathing in. Giraffe neck, breathing out. Turtleneck, breathing in. Giraffe neck, breathing out. One more. Turtleneck, breathing in. Keep that chin going back and giraffe neck breathing out. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Nice job, Carrie. That's good. And again, Carrie, if you have any exercises that you have learned that you would want to share with us, keep them in mind. It doesn't have to be today, but keep those in mind for in the future. If you want to share some of those exercises, especially, a lot of us, because we're using technology, we're using our wrist, we're using our elbows and our hands a lot. So strengthening that up would be good. And then also working on exercises that are going to help our core and our hips and things like that. And maybe even strengthening up some of our leg muscles. So let's go ahead again. Any exercises that they share with you, feel free to share those with us. And that's for anybody. If you're ever out there and you're maybe doing a sport or you're doing an activity and you learn a new skill or you learn a new technique, go ahead and share it with us. It could be anything from doing a transfer, maybe moving and transferring from maybe one seat to another. It could be something like maybe you're trying to lift an object and move it around, or maybe even trying to build something. Maybe you're trying to build something and you're thinking like, hey, I found out a cool way that I can do this, and you could share that with us too. Let's have a sip of water.
John, yesterday I tried a new transfer board. It's a curved one.
Really?
Yes.
Does it curve like up and down so you kind of scoot up?
No, it's like a half circle, like this.
It's like a half. Let me see so I can see your screen here. Okay. So it's like, and so how do you,
It's like a half circle.
does it help you to scoot out of your chair and into the other chair
It
easier?
helps me scoot into bed.
Helps scooting into the bed. Okay. Is it a long transfer board?
It's a short one, kind
Short
of.
one? Oh, nice. We're gonna see it. We're gonna check it out right here. Everybody, if you're not familiar with a transfer board, oh, look at that. That's so cool, Carrie. So it's curved like a rainbow, and that allows you slide it kind of underneath your
Your
glutes
butt.
and your hamstrings, right? Your butt. And who knows, remember what the butt muscles, those are our glute. We have two glutes. We have our glute maximus and our glute medius. The glute maximus is the one that we sit on. The glute medius, if you put your hand kind of on the top of your hip, that's your glute medius, kind of like right there on your hip. Imagine if you were going to put like a wallet in your back pocket, you'd be putting the wallet right there kind of on your glute medius. But the transfer boards, they slide under you, and then you can scoot across them and you can get to different places. We use transfer boards at Waves for All sometimes to get onto our surfboards. So if you can imagine, you might be at the beach and you're sitting in your wheelchair and you're trying to figure out, how am I going to get from my wheelchair onto that surfboard? Well, sometimes we use a transfer board and it lets us do just that. So again, really cool, simple tool, but very, very effective tool. All right.
Last week I did one all by myself with no help, not my physical therapist or anyone.
It's awesome. Now, and are you practicing that now? Is that kind of
Yeah, it was from my chair to the shower bench.
Yes. Nice job. Remember, everybody, those transfers, they can be super, super important. They are. Every time you make a transfer, you're making a physical fitness kind of activity, okay? And you're going to be using muscles. You can't do that without using muscles and without having to use your mind and to think about balance and stability and strength. So when you're doing those transfers, before you start your transfer, remember, this is an exercise and I want to try to do my best. If you try to move too quickly, or if you don't maybe think about it, you could have a slip, you could maybe slide, or you could lose your balance, and you don't want to do that, especially if you're kind of in the middle of the transfer, especially if you're by yourself too. So
Yeah.
Good job, Carrie, sharing that with us. Remember, everybody, I love it when you share the things you're working on with us. That's always great. And I don't know what you're working on, but I bet it could be helpful to other people too. I don't know.
Tomorrow is my last day of home OT.
Okay, nice.
And then next week I start doing outpatient therapy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, you're going to come back super strong. And Karen's right in there. She's putting, that's why we work on our abs. Remember, everybody, your abs. That's like one of the abs and the biceps. Those are like the two kind of famous exercise muscles. You know, and a lot of people, they do their biceps, they do like their bicep muscle, and that's the bicep. And then with your abs are your abdominals, and they're a part of your core. And so the abs get a lot of attention. But what's another core muscle that's also very, very important, but maybe is on the side or maybe below the abs? Let's see if anybody knows any answers to any other core muscles. Put those in the chat room. I'm sure we'll mention them here in just a few minutes. So the ribs are bones, but connecting the rib muscles, we have muscles called intercostals. And those are muscles that, if you imagine the rib bones, the space in between those ribs, there's muscle there. And so again, that's a big part. When do you think your intercostals are really working? Everybody, let's do this. You can put your hands on your chest like this, or you could just feel it. But let's take in a great big deep breath, the biggest deep breath you can ever take in. Take in a great deep breath. Hold it. And do you feel the expansion here inside? Now go ahead and let it out. Did you feel that inside? Your ribs actually are able to expand. They're able to make room for your lungs. And those are muscles that we are working out in between here. So our lungs, that's going to be an organ. So different from, it is a muscle, but it's different from the muscles that are skeletal muscles, in a sense of the lungs are an organ, and the lungs are protected by the ribs. And again, those intercostals. Let's go ahead and, I don't know what we're going to do next. Maybe work out our trapezius. Let's do it. Let's go trapezius and rhomboids. Let's do all three. Let's do a real fun combo here. So we're going to do this. We're going to go with a trapezius lift. Then let's do an arm raise. And your arms can be anywhere you want. Do it an arm raise. And then we're going to do the forward lean, and we're going to do the row. So we're going to go trapezius lift, arm raise, row. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So remember, the third one is a little different. You got to lean forward just a little bit, and you're going to bring it up. Here we go again. So let's go. 1, trapezius. 2 for the deltoids. 3 for the rhomboids. I'm going to show you from the back side here. So again, going up 3 for the rhomboids. So let's go. 1 trapezius. 2 for the deltoids. 3 for the rhomboids, just like that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Going 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5 more of these. Oh, I almost did the arm raise. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I can already feel this. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm feeling it in the middle of my back. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. Oh, I keep doing that. 2 and 3. Ooh, wow. Everybody, wow. Again, you can feel that difference across your upper back. And again, you're getting the muscles in your shoulders fired up. Let's do another exercise for the upper body. And we've done Carrie's bear hug where we've done with 2 arms. Let's also do it with 1 arm. So let's go right side, left side, and then both sides. Let's try that out. So let's take 1 arm. We'll go back. So you can see this arm is behind my body. I'm going back. Then I'm going to come across. And then I'm going to give myself a little move like this. And then I'm going to go back and across. And I'm going to give myself another move. And then we're going to go double back and across. And then give a little wiggle. And let's do it again. So 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A little side to side. 1, 2, 3. A little side to side. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Give yourself a squeeze. Give yourself a squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. And you could probably feel on that squeeze again, you were getting those biceps going. They get involved in a whole lot of things. Let's go ahead and do our arm shakeout. So let's work on shaking out our arms. You can shake them out down low. You can shake them out kind of in the middle. You could even shake them out up high. Let's try all 3. I'm going to start down low. Let's go 5 seconds down low. Here we go. 5, 4. It was crazy weather. And Pablo was talking about the weather alerts. Who got the messages on your phones and all the beeping, right? We got all the thunderstorm warning, tornado warning. Let's shake those arms out kind of in the middle of the body, just shaking them out, moving all around. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go up over our head and just kind of move them around, going 1, 2, and 3. Now let's just go with just one arm, just shake it out. You can move it around wherever you want, shake it out, maybe shake it across the body even. Moving it around, go to the other arm, shaking it out. And then after we're done shaking this one out, we're going to go to the arm swing. It's going to be different. All right, but we're going to still be using these muscles. So shake it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And now let's do an arm swing. So if I want to, I can do an arm swing with my elbow bent, just kind of swinging it, almost like a running position. Or I could swing it kind of down low, and I'm just swinging it around. Bringing it, swinging it. How high up can I swing it? I could almost swing it all the way up. Swing it all the way up. Maybe can I swing it all the way around? I can. Try that out if you can. There's been a time in my life where I could not do this. I had to do exercises to strengthen my shoulders because my left shoulder, it wouldn't do this. Let's see if it'll do it now. So let's get it swinging. I switched over. And so I'm just swinging. And there was a time, like I said, this left shoulder would not make it around. It did not like that. So I'm going to swing it up a little bit higher. You can kind of start down low. And then you kind of get a little bit bigger swing. A little bit bigger swing. A little bit bigger. Here it goes. It's swinging up. Swinging up pretty high. Ooh, can I make it around? I don't know. It feels like it wants to, but it also feels... Oh, I went for it. There we go. There we go again. Going around. I got it. And you might feel that your hand is rotating a little bit and turning your arm. That's okay. Do what feels comfortable. Ooh, like Karen was talking about, like a pitcher. Like we're San Diego Padres, we're warming up for the new season, and we are just swinging our arms and trying to stay loose. All right, let's go ahead and have a sip of water, and then we're going to go ahead and do kind of the opposite of what we just did, which was a whole lot of movement. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to do the exercise. I'm going to call this the triple squeeze. And we're going to do 3 different squeezes. Let's see if you can guess them. If we were going to do 3 squeeze exercises, what are 3 squeeze exercises that we've done in the past? Are we going to squeeze our forehead? No. Can we squeeze our ears? No, we can't even do that. Armpit, we got 1, so we're going to squeeze our armpit. What's another area that we often do a squeeze? And this is one of Nick's favorites. So we got an armpit squeeze, core squeeze, got the core in there. And then what's another kind of squeeze that we sometimes do? Think about it, and it will get our core going. It's one of those that you got to really think, yeah, Nick's got it with our hands. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the hand squeeze, the armpit squeeze, and the core squeeze. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And with the hand squeeze, I'm going to show you some options. So you can do fingertip squeeze, or you can put your hands together and squeeze, or you could do the fist in the hand and squeeze. Now, if you don't want to do those, I would recommend doing fingertip squeezes. But when you do the fingertip squeezes, you won't really get your core involved. It's going to be more of the lower arm, but that's still really good. And if you're having a tough time bringing the hands together, then starting off with each individual arm, that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and start off with what Karen...
Or you can use putty.
Or you can use putty. Absolutely right. you can squeeze the putty in your hand. And once you've kind of squeezed it with putty, what's super cool is you can then reshape it. Carrie, do you like to like shape it into like a ball and then squeeze it? Is that kind of the
Yeah.
yeah. So has anybody ever done that before with putty? Where you can get it into a ball and then you can give it a squeeze. Let me tell y'all what, not too long ago, about 2 days ago, Sophia, the little baby, she got to play with some Play-Doh for the very first time. Very first time ever. And you know what she was doing? She was squeezing on it and she was smushing it all together. And then I would take it from her and I'd roll it back up into a ball and I'd show her. And she was just like, how did you do that? Because to her, she's like, I just smashed it all up. And then my dad takes it and he turns it into another little ball. And I'd give it back to her. You know what she would do? Smash it up again. That's right. So let's go ahead. Let's imagine we have some Play-Doh in our armpits. Oh, it doesn't sound good, but it's good for the imagination. And let's give an armpit squeeze. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Squeeze our arms against our side. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go to our core squeeze. You're going to see me with my elbows up to squeeze my core. You'll feel it. That gets your core. Here we go. Bringing them up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. And hand squeeze. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. We're going to do it again. Here we go in 3, 2, and squeeze in our armpits. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. Squeeze the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to squeeze with our arms. Here we go. Pushing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Let's shake it off for a second. I kind of want to get that Play-Doh. I want to do an experiment with it. Let's go ahead, everybody, and let's bring up Nick. And maybe he could take us through a core exercise. And while he's doing that, I'm going to go on top of the refrigerator and I'm going to get the Play-Doh. I want to see if we can do maybe a little experiment and we'll see what happens. So there he is, everybody. There's Nick. He's our team leader and he's been doing a great job with all of his workouts. So Nick, go ahead and let's either, if you can, follow along with Nick, or you can watch him and you can get ideas for yourself. And look at this guy. He's going straight to balancing. So let's try to balance something if you can. Sandy's got something there. Nice job, Sandy. There we go. Everybody, Nick's doing it. Let's do it with him. If he can do it, we can do it with him. That's okay, Nick. Keep on trying. And Nick, you got to go ahead and you talk to us and tell us what you're doing.
So I will do it. Then they'll do it with it. Forward and backward. Whoop.
You're walking forwards and backwards?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that, everybody. Nick with the balance. Sandy's got it too. Nice job, Sandy. Everybody, remember, with the balancing, you're going to be holding your body still, but then also moving, which I think is super cool. Nick's showing us he's doing a squat. He's moving back. Look at how good Nick has got. And you know what else Nick has? Can you all see the confidence? Who can see it? Can you see? Nick's got the confidence. I love it. And Sandy, I know you got the confidence too. But it's Nick, look at you. I mean, even when it falls down, you're kind of like, it doesn't affect you the same. You have it locked in your mind now, everybody, and you can see this in Nick's expression. Nick knows he can do it. Oh, look at what happened. He dropped it off his head and it stuck on his shoulder like a parrot. Oh my gosh. What a cool move, Nick. Oh, and he's going down low. He decided to roll with it. He's all the way down. Now can he get back up without dropping the sandbag? Oh, so close. Nick, go ahead. Let's do something without the sandbag that gets us moving around. And then I'll show everybody. Oh, it's the witch's pot. He's going for the witch's pot. So let's go ahead and do it, everybody. Let's stir it up with Nick. He's getting down low and he's stirring it up. Remember, you go down and out, up and in. So when your body goes down, your arms go out. When your body comes up, then you go in. We call it down and out, up and in. There you go, Nick. Look at you, man, doing a great job. Everybody, again, Nick is showing us something that he can't really think about it and show it. It has to be real. And that's called confidence. When you believe in yourself and you get confident, you're going to have the same type of characteristics like what we're seeing from Nick. Knowing that he can do something, feeling comfortable teaching and showing other people. He's not afraid at all. He is totally confident and ready for action. Nick, great job. Take a break for a second. Let's bring up the Play-Doh real quick. Let's have a sip of water. And let's check this out. I think this will be kind of neat. Nick's going back to the head balance. Let's have a sip of water. And let's just see what happens here. So I have, let me get it here. This is neat. It's different kind of Play-Doh. See if the land of dough. That's what they call it. It's natural, but it says not for eating. So you don't want to eat the Play-Doh. But here's a little bit of Play-Doh right here. And so this is different from the putty, but it's going to act the same way. So remember, we can always do the squeezing kind of with our fingers, and we can squeeze and you can smash this Play-Doh up. And then I can, again, like I said, if it gets into a funky shape, you can roll it into maybe like a ball, and then you could squeeze it again. Maybe I could take it over here with this hand, and again, try to squeeze it with my pinky. It's kind of tough to even hold on to. So again, this is, even though it might not seem like it, this is kind of like a concentration style exercise. Now, when you're rolling the Play-Doh into a ball, let's imagine that it's flat like this. What do you have to do? You got to take it, put it in your hand, and then you got to roll one on top of the other. So you keep kind of rolling it. And this is what me and Carrie were talking about earlier. I wanted to show everybody. I don't have any of the putty. I need to get some putty, but I do have this Play-Doh, and we're just going to roll it around. And so you can roll it with one hand on top of the other, or you can roll it with both hands kind of side by side like this. So we're going to roll it up, roll it into a ball, and then you can kind of see it's taking like a ball shape right there in the middle of my hand. So I'm going to roll it around just a little more. And then on 3, 2, 1, we're going to go ahead and apply pressure. And let's see what happens. So we got 3, 2, and 1. Smash, smash. Push, 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 push. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And look at that. Smashed it flat in my hand. Look at that. Flat as a pancake. Let's roll it up again. So we got, again, roll it up, roll it into a ball. What?
John, you can roll it into a snake.
Roll it into a snake. So how would I do that? Just by rolling it?
Yeah,
this?
like this.
Oh, nice. So you can see we can roll it and like this. And it's getting, look at this. It's getting longer. Oh, and there's like the snake head.
And then put it in a circle. It broke.
But it's like a lizard. It grows back. But you're right. And then what? So then what were you saying, Carrie?
Put it in a circle.
Okay, so we got it in a snake, and then we're going to put it in a circle.
Put it on the table and put the camera down.
Okay, and then you want to see it on the table in a circle?
Yeah. Put your hand. No, in the middle of the circle. Put all your fingers. And then spread it apart.
Oh, wow. That's
I've
tough.
been working on that.
That's a tough one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, everybody, that's something to try out. So you make a circle and then you go ahead and you open it up with your fingers. So what you're working on, remember, is that extension of the hands. So we work on a lot of times making a fist, but our hands also need to be able to go up and to go and display out. Let's do a little bit of exercise with just the hands for right now. Let's just wiggle the fingers. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the thumbs. Wiggling the thumb and the index finger. Wiggling these 3. Wiggling 4. Now wiggling all 5. Nice. Now let's go ahead and make that fist so we can make a fist. So we have all of our fingers and our thumb have kind of bent and they're in. And now let's open them up so that they're all kind of even higher up than flat. There we go. Let's hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And wiggling. 3, 2, 1. Fist. 3, 2, 1. Open. 3, 2, 1. Fist. 3, 2, 1. Wiggle. 3, 2, 1. Pressure. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. The
I
other
have
one
another one you can show.
Go ahead.
Put your Play-Doh in between your fingers
Okay.
and squeeze.
Ooh, everybody, this sounds super cool. So we're going to take the Play-Doh here and I'm going to put it in between the notch that's right here in between my index finger and my middle finger. And then we're going to, oh, that is a great exercise. And then when we get it, again, look, we made a little smash in it. So now I'm just going to put it here between these two. Wow. And then let's go ahead and move it over. I think this one might be a little tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's really hard.
Look, I dropped it and I hit the mute button. All right. And now, here we go. Oh, look at that. Everybody trying to squeeze. What a great exercise, Carrie. I'm going to try it on this hand too. You just take your Play-Doh or you take your they call it probably like a putty.
Yeah,
So putty. And then we squeeze. So that one isn't too hard. That's like doing the scissors.
Yeah, the thumb and the one by your pinky is.
Let's see if we can get this. So we're going to go with the middle. And then from the middle, we're going to squeeze. Yeah, I like this exercise. And then let's go ahead and we're going to bring it over here. This is the tough one. Squeeze. Oh, it's tough to get that pinky to want to move over there. Nice.
Yeah, try the
and then with the thumb in between.
thumb.
Oh, that's neat. And squeezing it with the index finger.
Mm-hmm.
Squeezing it right into there. Again, another great way to train our hands. I was thinking about what would happen if I would roll this up.
You need strong hands to use to do transfers.
Did you see what I just did?
Mm.
Oh, what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be flat or is it going to be in a ball? What do you think?
Flat. Flat.
Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck in there. It flattened it out. It flattened it out real good. Let's try it on the other side. Let's roll it up. So remember, when we're doing our armpit squeeze, I want you to imagine. I don't have to imagine right now, but I want you to imagine that you maybe have a roll of Play-Doh right there, and you're going to squeeze it against your side. And then when you take it out, look at that. It even stuck to my shirt. We flatten it out. So remember, sometimes we use our imagination when we're doing exercises. Sometimes we don't have to. We actually might have something that we can use that's going to give our mind and give our body that type of concentration. It's important when we're doing exercises to think about what we're doing and not just to do the movements. Is we really want to think about it. And that's going to help us to connect our body and our mind. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water, and then we're going to stick with the core. We'll do, I don't have a watch on, but I looked at my wrist. Let me check my wrist here. Let's have a sip of water, and then how about, let's go ahead and bring up a team leader, and let's get the party going. I think we're going to have Byron's going to be leading us with Nick's going to be following along. I'll do the play-by-play, And then when these guys are done, if there's another leader who wants to come up and work with us, we can have you come up, or I can take us through a couple more exercises. I'm also really enjoying, and you guys can probably tell I'm enjoying it, but I'm enjoying this feedback and the ideas coming from Carrie. And so if you yourself, if you have ideas, if you have feedback, if you have something that you want to share, you gotta speak up, or you gotta type it in. And just like Carrie did, next thing you know, you're gonna have us doing all kinds of new exercise. I really like that squeezing. That one was tough with the pinky and the ring finger. That was tough. All right, everybody, we got the two guys. Here they are. We know what we're in store for here. This is going to be a wombo combo. We're going to have Byron and Nick. Byron's the leader. Nick's going to be following along as the student. Byron's going to be making up all of these exercise moves. These are his ideas. This isn't scripted. This is, we're going with the flow. So look at that. Byron's starting off with his shoulders, everybody. He's got his trapezius. He's got his shoulders pulled back. Try to bring your shoulders back like Byron there. There you go. There you go, Nick. Like that right there. Hold them back. Just hold them back. Bring them all the way back and lock them in, and then bring them forward. Nice. So Byron's got him forward now. He's in the forward position with those shoulders, and then he's bringing them back again. So Byron, again, is working out his trapezius, his pecs, his rhomboids, his deltoids. And look at this, everybody. It looks like he's bringing his arms up behind his body. So this is going to be a tough exercise. And I was about to say, you're going to get to a point where you're going to want to lean forward. And Byron is doing that. He's leaning on forward and then bringing himself back up straight again, standing up tall. Nice job, everybody. Following along with Byron. Let's do our best to follow along with what he's doing. Looks like he's moving his shoulders around in a circle, and then he's bringing those arms up, everybody. He's bringing his arms up in the air, and he's holding his arms back behind his body again. There we go. Byron's all the way back. His hands are back behind his body, and now he's wiggling his fingers. He's got his hands up behind his body. And now he's bringing them down in the middle and crossing them over. He's going for a bear hug. So go ahead and give yourself a bear hug. Just go ahead and bring one arm around one side, bring one arm around to the other side. Give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Remember, the bear hug is a really strong exercise that you can do. Nice job. There you go, Andy. Nice job, Natalie. And give yourself, look just like Byron. Byron's got his hands on his deltoids, and he's twisting from right side to left side, and then leaning on down, bringing his body down in front, all the way down. Look at that. He's got his elbows at his knees. Nice job, Byron. He's in the down low position and then bringing it back up. Everybody, this is our good friend and our team leader, Byron, doing a wonderful job. And look, here we go. He's going on to the boxing speed bag, and he's rolling those hands around. There you go, Carl. Nice job. One hand's going to go around the other. There you go, Nick. Bring him in the middle. Nice job, David. David's in the house, everybody. Yeah, David. Oh, man, in the red shirt. You got it going on, David. Here we go. Martha's here, too. Yeah, Martha. There we go. Byron, he's spinning it around. There you go, Carl. One going around the other. Nice job. And now he's moving around. He's doing some blocks. He's doing the thinker man position where you're kind of thinking about something. You put your hand on your chin. There you go. You're just kind of thinking about something right there. Lifting your chin up. They say hold your head up high. And Byron's lifting his head up all the way up to the sky. Nice job, Byron. Doing some martial arts moves. Looks like he might be getting ready. Remember, he also will be doing the sandbag and the bar. But look at these martial arts moves. He's doing blocks. He's going up, bringing that arm up in front of his body, protecting himself, protecting his face with the lower part of the arm there by bringing it up. I like these block moves. There you go, Byron. Nice job with a hammer strike. Another hammer strike. We were learning that from Clinton the other day, doing the hammer strike. And it looks like he's looking over there at his equipment. Oh, there he goes again with some more hammer strikes coming across. And look how he's using his elbow. He's leading it with the elbow, and then the hand will follow. So use your elbows to make your moves. There you go, Evan. Nice job. Nice job, Evan. Look at David, man. David, I could feel some of those moves all the way here in Carlsbad, man. That was excellent. All right, Byron looks like he's getting low. Everybody, did you know? I didn't know this. Pablo just told us this is a leap year. Did anybody know that this is leap year? We have an extra day in February. Let's see what day it is. What day of the week is it? It's a Thursday. We're going to get a whole extra day. All right, we're going to the sandbag. Byron's starting off by going around his back, going left hand, right hand around the back, left hand, right hand in front of the body, and then left hand, right hand around the back. Nice job, Byron. There you go. Remember, everybody, if you don't have a sandbag, you can make one, or you can find one at maybe a discount store for maybe just $5 or so. All right, there we go. Byron's going around the back again, bringing it side to side, left hand, right hand. He's coming up with a play, just like a point guard on the basketball team. They call the plays. Byron is our point guard, and he's calling the play. Oh, look at that. He's in the shot put position. Oh, slam dunk position, bringing it all the way up from the shoulder. And look at that, reaching up out of the phone booth and into the cookie jar. There we go, reaching up high out of that phone booth and slamming it down into the cookie jar. That's what my basketball coach used to say. Out of the phone booth, into the cookie jar. Remember, the cookie jar is always way up high. There you go. Nice job, Byron. Look at that with the high reach. There you go. And then slamming it down. If that was a basketball, he'd be slamming it in the hoop. Here we go, side to side, bringing it around. Another slam dunk going all the way around. And now here's the figure eights where he's bringing it down, going between the knees, going one way, going the other way, bringing it down and around, going around the back. Oh, he did a fake reversal, and then he went around and he popped it off the ground with a hot potato, going around the back and then side to side, moving it in his hands. Nothing to hide. He's got all the moves. Here we go. Nick's been waiting for this one. We're doing the balancing on the head. You can balance anything. I'm going to balance a little tub of Play-Doh on my head. Ooh, let's see. Let's check it out. Karen just noticed something. Oh, let's see. Let's adjust some volume here. Let me know if that makes a difference. All right, Byron's going in the overhead position. He's got it on his head. He's balancing and he's leaning side to side. There you go, Nick. You got it. Remember, focus on the balance is the number one thing, and then do the movement to the best you can, but make the balance your number one position. Here we go. Byron's in the squat position right here. He's in the low squat. He's got the sandbag on his head. Nick's going to follow along with him. I have Play-Doh on top of my head. If you can't see my screen, here, I'm going to lower down a little bit. I got to lower down too. Here we go. You can see I got a little tub of Play-Doh on top of my head. I'm balancing with Byron. I'm doing the squat. There you go, Byron, and he's going to take it off his head, and he's going to put it in his hands. Looks like he might be doing the switcheroo. Not yet. He's going to go right hand, left hand. A little more right hand, left hand. Nice. Good moves there. And now he's going into the twist. He's going to twist all the way to the right side. He's twisting as far as he can. Bend those knees, Nick, just a little bit. Remember, there you go. Bend the knees and use your toes. Use your toes. Your toes are strong. Everybody remember the toes. They can do a lot for us. And Nick's showing us. That's a great move there, Nick. Nice job. Coming back into the middle, reaching out with the chest press, holding it out away from the body, bringing it back in close to the chest. And then let's see, is he going to go out or is he going to go up? He's going out. He's going out in front of his body. Two hands reaching out and now bringing it down to the ground. And he's going to hang out right there for a second. Looks like he's going to get ready to maybe switcheroo to the resistance bar. He's doing a little flip right there, and he's going to roll the bag away. And the resistance bar is coming up next. Everybody grab your resistance bar. Sandy's got a resistance bar. Ben's got his baton. Remember, everybody, you could do this with a wooden stick or with a broomstick. Nice job. We got time check going there. All right, Byron's going to hold it right there in the middle. Look at that. That's the middle, and that's where he's going to hold it, right there on that orange tape. And he's got it dead center. Nice job, Lorraine. She's got it. Nice job. Here we go. Byron's holding it out with one hand. He's going to make his shoulders strong by lifting it up. He's got it up in the air. There we go. Nice job, Byron, holding it out there, making his shoulder. There you go, David. Great job. David's holding it out there too. Byron's got it down by his leg and then holding it up in the air. Nice job. David's got it. Nick's got it. Byron's doing it. Lorraine's doing it. Great job, everybody, going up and down. Nice moves. There you go, David. Excellent job. Carl, excellent job. Fina, there you go. Nice job, Fina. That's wonderful. Oh, I like that. Fina's got it going on with us. Excellent job. Byron's holding it out, working on those strong shoulders. Byron's got strong shoulders. He's got a strong core. He's lifting the bar up and down, just like in the Marine Corps, like you're out on the base. Again, David Spicer knows about the Marine Corps. There we go. Byron showing us what we got there. Tap on the stick. He's going to bring it around. It looks like he's going for maybe a spin. And look at that, everybody. Just like that. Going from one hand to the other with the baton spin. Look at that, spinning around. Nice move, Martha. Great move. Byron spinning it around. Excellent job. Excellent job. Spinning it more and more with a tap on the ground, doing the spins. Spinning it around. Tap on the ground. Spin and tap. There you go, Byron. Spin and tap. Doing a great job. Tyler, man, you're doing a great job, Tyler. I can tell you've been working out, man. Tyler's been getting strong, everybody. I can see it. There we go. Byron's got it spinning. Nick's got it spinning. There you go, Nick. Nick, apply that confidence. Apply your confidence to this move. You can do this. There you go. Everybody, look at that. Look what happened to Nick. Byron, keep going a little bit more because Nick's going to show us. There you go, Nick. Use your confidence. Use the same confidence from the sandbag. And look at everybody. Did you see the difference in Nick's facial expression? And not only that, but look at the baton spin is even more and more like Byron's. I think for a moment, Nick forgot how good he was at this. And then now he remembers. Great moves, Nick. There you go. Good job, Byron. Keep it going. Whatever you want to do next, you keep it going. We got about 2-3 minutes left, Byron, and then we'll bring it on home. But you got about 2-3 minutes. There you go, Nick. Again, excellent job. All right, holding the stick up to our chest. So Byron's got that that Race for Autism superhero shirt on. He's bringing it right up above that star, and then he's reaching out. And this is the chest press. We did this one with the sandbag too, where we're reaching out and then pulling it back in. So it's like a push up in the air. You're going out and then in. Nice. And then out and then in. Good job. And remember to squeeze your core. You're going to stand tall. Nice moves, Byron. You're getting it right there. Good stuff. Way to go. Bringing it back, pushing it out, bringing it in. And here we go. Byron's not done yet, though. Looks like he's going to put the bar on the ground and looks like he might be doing the inchworm. So he's going to start at the top and he's got to go all the way down. You got to work down inch by inch. You got to get all the way down to the bottom. Look at Nick. Nick's already down there. Let's see if Nick can get back up. Check that out, Byron. Oh, Nick, you did it. Nice job. There goes Byron. Byron's going for it too. So on the inchworm, you have to apply pressure. You got to push down on the stick while you're using it to help you get back up. And there, Nick just got 2 in a row. I'm watching that into the stick, Nick, and you got it. There's 2 in a row. Everybody, if you can't do this right now, try this one out later. And there you go, Nick. See, it's a challenge. Nick's showing us this. It's not super easy. You got to really push down into the ground, and it can be tough. Nice job. Byron's going back. He's holding it again, kind of right near the center. He's got 2 hands on top. He's got about 2 moves left to go, and it looks like he's doing a kayak row. He is, everybody. He's kayak rowing, reaching out with one arm, reaching in. Remember, if you don't have a baton, you can do this kind of with your elbows, bringing one elbow forward, one elbow back. There you go. David Spicer's got it. Martha, you got it too. Great job bringing those elbows around. And you're just going to pretend like you're in a kayak. You know, we're out here in San Diego. We've had a lot of people maybe getting into a kayak. Nice job. There we go. Is that Deidre? Keep it moving. Is that Deidre? Hey, Deidre. Oh my gosh. Yeah, keep it going. Moving around. Byron's moving and grooving. He's in the kayak. And there you go, Nick. Come on. You're in the rapids. Keep moving along. Keep it going. There you go. Nice job, Byron. He's really in the water right now, everybody. He's moving. He's going backwards. He's going forwards. Evan's there with him. There you go. Oh, man. Look at Byron moving the baton backwards. Go ahead, Byron. Give us one more exercise. It looks like he's going for the lumberjack, everybody. So the lumberjack, you put it on your shoulder, and he's going to move backwards. And let's see, maybe he'll switch to the other shoulder, and that's the lumberjack. It's a great exercise because you're using just one arm to hold the bar steady. So you got to have some balance. There you go. Nick was going for the swap. You can keep that going, Nick. You know what's coming. Nice job. Byron moving forward and backwards, going to switch over to the other shoulder. And look at that move right there. And now he's holding it only with the left arm. So this is a one arm exercise where you're going to hold that baton or that resistance bar up on your shoulder, moving forwards and backwards. Nick, hold it up a little higher. You want to let it rest on your shoulder. Yep. Just like that, Nick. You got it like a bazooka. There you go. Nice job. Nick's got it on his shoulder. Byron's got it on his shoulder. It's like an axe, like we're doing the lumberjack. All right, Byron's going ahead and bringing it on down. What a great workout from Byron. Everybody, again, I always love when Byron gets to do leadership. If any of you want to do leadership, you got to let us know. You got to let us know in the chat room. Great job, Byron. Let's give him a round of applause. That was incredible. Again, great job to Byron. We have friends. Some of you got to participate with Byron. I was going through and looking at everybody in here, and I saw a lot of folks following along, doing the best they can to try to kind of emulate, like, you're trying to do the moves Byron's doing. Now, if imagine you don't have the equipment right now, or you didn't have the space, think about what I want you to think about is two of Byron's moves. Now, there's a lot. There's baton spin. There's head balance, lumberjack, inchworm, kayak row, around the back passing, whatever. I want you to think of two that you just saw Byron do. And I want you to practice those between today and Friday. So you have the rest of the day today, Thursday, all day, and then Friday morning. Try to pick two of Byron's moves. And if you can do that and you can practice them, I want you to let me know on Friday. And what I want to see is what moves were the most popular moves. I have an idea of what might be the most popular, but I want to see what you all think about it. So again, everybody, what a great workout we've had today. This is our second workout of the week. This is our probably 15th workout this year already. We're cruising into February. And if you remember from Groundhog Day, spring's going to be coming early this year. So if you're tired of winter, then that's good news, because in San Diego, I think we're going to get some spring flowers. The birds are going to start flying around. The rain's going to go all the way. It's going to move out there. And my mom, she's right here, she's going to get a lot of snow and a lot of rains coming her way. So again, everybody, great workout today. We're cruising on into the year. We're doing a great job. I'm really proud of all of you. We had a great group on here today. Andy, you did a great job. David, Natalie, great job. Lorraine, Robin, Carl, Fina, Martha, you did a real good job. David Spicer too, man. Great. Evan, excellent job. Team Gavel, Tyler, the CIS crew with Deidre there, everybody. We got the S22. We got North County. We got Catherine, Maryland, Karen, Sulpizio Center, Jamie. We got the iPhones in the house. Everybody, let's get ready for one more breathing motto. And I thought I saw Sammy on here too. Let's get ready for one more breathing motto. And how about let's go ahead and do the breathing motto with Nick. He's got his hand up. He helped us out twice today. The first thing Nick did was he helped me out doing some core exercises while I got the Play-Doh. And then he helped us out by showing us how to follow along with Byron's moves. All right, Nick, go ahead and take it away.
Whoop.
That's okay. Get your bag set up. You got it. He's going for the head balance, everybody. Nick is determined. This is what determination looks like.
5.
You got it. You got this. Take a deep breath. There's no rush.
5, 30, 21, and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bed. Breathe in the happy, and breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed, and breathe out the wood, and breathe in your power. Do the remain. Strength is good, but
And look, he caught it again on his shoulder. Look at this, everybody. It's the Play-Doh. Everybody, great job. Again, bye to everybody. Nick, go ahead and give us the countdown. Thanks, everybody on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Let us know if you want to join us on the live streams. Go ahead, Nick. Bring it on home.
all right, here we go. Did you down? Here we go. 5, 30, 21.
Bye, everyone. Have a